name's Daniel. I'm 14 years old. I burnt Chrissy up in the first round, and the rest of you are going to be left eating my dust.
Was that? Thank you. Was that a better level?
Yes.
I mean,
Okay.
well, not for me. No, it would have been better. Just like not existing.
I mean,
that.
I didn't
Well,
know
here's
you'd been
enough-
on a cruise as a child, Dan, either.
I know. It was
Daniel
well, it was-
Horatio Gibbons.
That's why I went on a cruise. That was part of the screening process. You got to have a ridiculous middle name. My real middle name is less ridiculous than that, but no, my there was a. No, I don't think I can say why I went on a cruise without revealing nerdy details about myself.
Dan was on a D&D cruise.
I mean,
Yeah,
this
I
is
was.
the place to reveal that sort of stuff. You're amongst
Nah,
friends, and we're all nerds.
nah.
Tim,
Yes,
you go to Loading Bar.
I do.
They do D&D nights.
Yes.
You've known to watch Stranger Things.
Also true.
Have you seen the collab between Stranger Things and D&D that's definitely not 6 years too late?
I mean, there's been a version of that for quite some time because it's
Oh,
been
okay.
loading for about 5 years.
Yeah, there's a new one, and the idea is Eddie's last campaign, and they're going to honour him after he dies in the show. Spoiler for the last season. It's on the front page of bigredbarrel.com if you're interested.
Okey-dokey.
What you up to? Hobnob looks like he's had an idea.
Uh-oh.
I
Is
can
it
Cool.
guarantee you it's
shitting on your window
It's
ledge?
going to be a terrible idea, badly executed.
Is it the beatbox throw up that cats do? I love that.
He just wants
Apologies, audience. I'm trying desperately to wake up. There is a problem with me this week.
Yeah, of course. In true cat
How's
style, now that I've opened the blind.
How can I can I just check how the sound is on this video clip? Not blowing your ears out. That's all fine.
No, it's still far too loud.
Oh, it's fine
Okay.
for me.
Good. -18 then.
No, Tim, it was far too loud, Tim.
I mean, it was audible, so yeah.
Yeah. -18 dB. I've got to make a note of that one. Now I can make more videos. I've got some crackers I've been sent.
Uh-oh.
Shall we do a show?
Hello, Governor Mitch. Or hello, Governor Mitch. Do you know the lyrics to that song? It's actually just Halo over and over again.
Oh,
Just
really?
Halo. Halo.
Hello.
Oh shit, it's going twice.
Oh, no, quick. No copyright strikes, please. No
Too many
copyright
months.
strikes.
Oh, we're already getting a copyright strike. I decided this week. Shall we do the intro?
Let's do the intro.
It's tribute to one dead celebrity. It's not Hulk Hogan. That just happened, and I did not have time. Okay, let's do the intro.
Episode 4.
We'll do it live.
BRB UK.
Do it live.
Worse teeth, better accents.
We'll do it live.
Hello, and indeed, ahoy, hoy. Welcome, one and all, to BRB UK episode 644. All aboard the crazy train because, well, it's a bit sad. He's gone. Poor old Uncle Ozzy has shuffled off into the sunset.
Kind of like that.
Well, I mean, actually, I was just saying, the poor guy had Parkinson's, so me saying he shuffled off is a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's
Good
not
point.
great.
Good point.
Not a great turn of phrase.
No, it's not. Anyway, Coleman, hello, sir. How are you?
Hi. I know.
What?
Well,
What,
when
Tim,
I got
Tim, what you face palming about already, Tim? What?
That was not exactly, honouring
What?
his name and like the best start.
What,
to an
shuffling
episode
off?
Ever. I mean, at least we didn't
I-
mention Hulk Hogan, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. I was going to say, because I heard the news, the couple of hours after it happened, I think, and when I was told that Ozzy Osbourne had passed away, I was like, no way, I just saw him 23 years ago. Uh-oh. Time comes for us all.
Well, on the subject of Hulk Hogan, it seems like JD Vance is upping his game. Sounds like JD Vance had planned to go for a drink with him. So no longer does JD Vance actually have to visit you in order for you to die. It's now just him threatening to socialise with you will kill you.
The vice president of death.
Yeah, he strikes again.
So, in tribute to our two dead celebrities this week, I will be speaking the entire show exclusively as Hulk Hogan, while Tim will be doing Ozzy Osbourne.
Absolutely not.
Dan's just Dan.
Yeah, hi.
He's already got a stupid accent, so that's fine.
Wow, it's not an you're the one with the accent. Jesus.
Are you saying Brummies have stupid accents, Tim?
I have no accent.
You say Blobbies have
Yeah.
stupid accents?
I think most people in
Look at the
Birmingham
Ozzy
would concede
Osbourne
they
if you
have
want.
stupid accents.
Say what?
I miss our yearly visits to Birmingham to
Yeah.
meet the local wildlife.
Whoa! No, I didn't call them wildlife. That's going a step too far.
Hey, I've been in that town centre McDonald's enough times. I know when there's trouble. Podcast?
Well, we should really, I suppose.
I think we started.
I think we started. Yeah, chaps, I'm not sure if it's good news, but news before we do the news.
News.
I actually dipped my toe back into the water of Destiny 2. Not enough to talk about it on the show, but I think I now know what you guys were on about. I'm deeply confused with what the heck is going on. All the things have changed. All the voice actors have changed again, and I'm just deeply confused by the whole thing. I feel. I think maybe. Maybe I might have broken the habit. I think that's what I'm looking for. I think I might have broken my Destiny addiction habit. What happened? I'll continue playing it so I can provide some feedback, so I can let all you know what I think. Since people know I'm generally obsessed with Destiny.
Is Peter Dinklage back? That's all I know about.
No, he's not. He's not back.
They brought him back very briefly at one point. They were doing like a little tribute thing, and they had the voice glitch in over.
Are you saying he had a
Nolan
very
North.
short cameo?
Whoa, dude.
I'll just keep that ready.
Really?
Tim the Zing King.
Well, you see, he hadn't had time. He hadn't had time to go back into the voice booth for it. He was in some kind of police drama. Short arm of the law. Thank you, tip your waiters.
That was a long walk with short legs.
Coleman, have you got any?
Nope. I'm taking the high road on this one.
How many people can we offend in one go? We haven't done any
Just-
nations yet.
just-
at all.
Just
Maybe
little
we're-
people
done
and
any
people
what?
with
People don't
Parkinson's, apparently,
Yeah.
and Brummies.
Yep. And Hulk Hogan, Hulkamaniacs.
Possibly Republican wrestlers, yeah.
And racists. So, it's a few lists ticked off. We haven't done any
okay. Do
countries
you know
as a
what?
whole yet.
I'm-
Do you want to throw the French under the bus, Dan? That's
Oh, I love throwing the French under the
To be
bus.
fair, Tim, just to be clear, I am perfectly okay with
Françoise.
with insulting bigots and racists. Just for the record, I'm
No, that's
perfectly
fine. I'm
with
not
that.
saying that was a
Yeah,
bad
I'm
thing.
perfectly okay
I'm
with
just
that.
saying it was just another group of people that we did happen to possibly offend.
What? I've never. Well, in passing once or twice. Maybe.
If I just hit the rim shot every time you guys say something serious, it sounds like you're being sarcastic.
Wow.
I'm definitely not a racist.
Thanks, Coleman. This is, again, yet more evidence why Coleman shouldn't be allowed a soundboard, ever.
Uh-huh.
No one told me there was going to be boasting.
That's not the button I thought it was, but it works, sort of.
So,
Hey,
anyway,
should we talk about some of them video games while me and Tim plot the intervention for your Destiny addiction?
Well, yeah, but I think you're the one who can talk about video games this week,
yeah.
Coleman. So it's just going to be Tim just making plans with himself, and nothing good will ever come from that. So.
I got sent a game like just as we finished recording last week and got very excited by the prospect of this one. It's called Hell Clock, which is something. I think I've seen it, but it kind of passed me by because it looks a little bit like Hades, and there are a lot of games that look a little bit like Hades, and they kind of all blur into one with me. This one's a bit different. It's
now this to me looks like Hades had sexy times with Diablo, and this is what would result. So
that is
a very me kind of game, I have to say.
That is a good combination to have, I think. Yes, this felt like a Dan type game. But this is set in the late 18th century, just after the Canados massacre, I think it is, which I know some history. I don't know that much history, but this is like a Brazilian massacre that happened and a bunch of people slaughtered. Lovely, happy times. So hit the rim shot one more time. And
Are we going to do Brazilians next? Is that who we're looking to?
Yeah. You awaken. The dead have risen, and you must kill them. They're dead. I assume.
How they're dead?
Undeads and demons. But the way you do this is you have different attacks with different cooldowns or mana allocation, which is weird because all your attacks cost mana. But it's things like throwing knives and shooting guns. I'm like, why does that cost mana? Seems odd. So, you go out into the world, you kill things, and along the way you start picking up power-ups, experience points, and gold. And then along the way you'll unlock different power-ups, and it will come up with three different. So stop me if you've heard this one before. You'll come up with 3 different power-ups that you can pick from, or perks, and you pick a stat perk, and then you move along your merry way, and then your experience starts filling up again. Also, you're picking up gold, so you can spend that at different shrines to unlock other powers. And you keep going until you beat a boss, and then the idea is that you'll pick up certain relics and armaments and weapons along the way that you will, when you inevitably fail your run, if you've gotten past a certain point in the level structure, which is usually level boss, level boss. When you go back to your kind of home base, then you will keep those weapons with you, so you can and power up, so you can equip them for the next run. A rogue light, I think they call it.
Oh.
So because that was going to be my question. Because one of the things that kind of I've only just kind of had a quick look at the trailer for this. It looks like it's got like a pretty deep skill tree, and presumably that partially carries over from one place to the next, or are you kind of to memorize?
Yeah, there's various
get quite difficult.
There's various different types of, we'll call them currencies because one of them literally is a currency, but it's like purple orbs and blue orbs and things. But there is a skill tree.
For things.
There is a skill tree which I think you can just go in and like pick specifically which area you're going to focus on. But I kind of pour it all into one area, and then it grows the entire tree at once. There's not a lot of thinking behind my method of play, but it's working out in my favor. And then I think I can play around that and pull energy out of one part and put it in a different area if I wanted to do so. The big kicker with this one is there's a time limit. So when you're doing your run, apart from the boss levels, there's constantly a timer ticking down. You get 5 minutes. I don't know if that expands later because I have not managed to find a point where it does. And much as the fashion with these games and my play style, I get to a certain point, and then it's going to take me like 5 different runs before I get one level further than that point. I'm at like big worms are killing me constantly. So, but I do find it very fun. And so I've been playing this. Well, this is available on PC, and it isn't. I don't think it's meant to be supported for Steam Deck, but I'm playing it on Steam Deck.
What?
It is.
Oh, you rebel! You naughty cad, Coleman.
Well, that's the thing with indie games.
They may care attitude.
They usually lesser known indie games, they take a while to get verification because it's sourcing it from the audience. But yes, this plays incredibly well on Steam. I've been playing on Steam Deck. I've been playing it on it can go on Ultra, but I've been putting it down to like mid settings just because of the sake of the battery. I want it to last as long as I can on my journeys and things, and have the fan not annoying the people sat next to me on the tube. But yes, I highly recommend this one. As we're saying, if you're a fan of a Diablo type or a Hades, then you should definitely give this a try, because I think this is going to be right up any player of those games' alleys. Yeah. I realise I'm not doing the footage again, so I'm just going to pop that up while we're talking.
Well, I can ask you. I was going to say, like, you mentioned it's okay on the the Steam Deck. But,
it's very good on Steam Deck.
Yeah, I think it's fine, even if that's my only port of call for playing it. Even because is it in early access at the moment, or is the full game out?
No, the full game is out now.
Full game's out. Okay. But yeah, even if I've only got access to it through that, you think it's good enough to purchase at the price at the moment, basically, yeah?
Yeah, definitely. So I think this came out on the 22nd of this week.
Yep.
So I did. Sorry, yes. Well, yes, came out this week. It came out on Tuesday, I believe. Yep. So it might have an introductory offer behind it. I'm not sure, because it does. Is that helpful thing with most store platforms that when you buy it, it doesn't tell you the price anymore. So I can never tell. But RRP. Sorry, go on. RRP.
Yeah.
Yep. Right, you definitely go this time.
No, okay. All I was going to say was that I came to my attention just because Skill Up put it as one of his ones to watch this week. This week. So I'd
get this on your bloody radar.
And was interested. Yeah. And was interested when you said that you were going to say it this week. I was interested to see what you're going to say, and now you said good things. I'm even more interested. Hence,
it's very good.
Practicalities of buying it. Yeah.
I'm still trying to find that sweet balance in between the with the whole thing of the timer, because I did not realize it was counting down in the left corner on my first run, and I got to a point. Well, I don't think it does it on the introductory level. It's just assuming you're going to die at a certain point, which you are. But then on the first proper run, I didn't realize the timer, and I was quite happily like doing all the nooks and crannies, going around all the map and making sure I found all the secrets. And then it's like, hey, I don't want the timer to run out and I'll pass out here in this horrible labyrinth of goblins and meanies. And I went, oh, there's a timer there. Uh-oh. Yeah, so just started like bisoning through, running as fast as I could and going head on through all the enemies to get to the next level, and didn't make it as far as the boss. I went, okay, so now I've got to find the right balance, and it's trying to run through and then stop and make sure you kill enough to get enough power-ups to keep on going. So there's a weird balance in between it, and that stuff I'm finding really, really fun to navigate through. Yeah, and especially playing on a handheld, really, really good. I think the only fall down I've had with the handheld compared to the regular desktop version is whenever your run finishes and you start again, the loading time on the handheld is a lot longer than on the desktop. Couple of minutes, I'd say, before it starts resetting, or a minute. It feels like forever, though. When you're staring at a black screen for a minute, it feels like forever. But that's the only issue I've had with it. Otherwise, performance-wise, it's really, really good. Solid game, I would say.
That I could probably put up with.
Yeah, I've just had a little check on Steam. That is the actual price at the moment. It's no special deals, unless you already have. It's doing a bundle with 1 or 2 titles like Soulstone Survivors, which I've already got in my library. So I'm going to enjoy my £1.70 off Suckers.
Well done, you.
Oh,
I know. I'm purchasing it now.
No one told me there was going to be boasting.
Yeah.
I have a
£1.70.
follow-up question, Mr. Coleman.
I'd buy that for $1.
Sorry, go on.
Bearing in mind that I will be playing it on Steam Deck, if I could only buy one Hades-style roguelike, or roguelite, would you go for this, or would you go for Hades 2, or what was the other one? The Wicked
Hades
thing that
2
I think
still in early access.
Yes.
I'd go for Hades 1, to be honest. But
Okay.
if you don't have Hades, plus
I
that
have
has
Hades on a subscription service thing somewhere, so I have played it. So if I was going to
Okay.
buy one, it would probably be Hades 2.
I think, and also this has not to like throw aspersions at you, Tim, but this has a lot more kind of accessibility options. You can make the game much easier than you could on a regular roguelite or roguelite.
Right.
So there is, if that is something to sway you, then that is available to you.
Are you saying there's an
It's
easy mode and therefore I should
got
be
a
attracted
special
to
mode.
this? Yes.
Mate, there's an easy mode and then there's a really easy mode.
The Hibs mode.
So if that's the thing you're looking for, then that is available to you also. But yes, cracking game.
specials.
£16.75 on Steam, and I reckon that is totally worth it. And especially when we've got games that are hitting the 70s and the 80s, looking at you, Mario Kart, it's nice to have like a reasonably priced game that's fun and enjoyable and you can get a lot of mileage out of. And it just works on launch as well. Like there's no there's no crazy patches. It's just a good game. I'm not used to this. What is this world of PC gaming?
Good.
Dan, what is this PC games? Is this the master race?
Welcome to it. Yes. Yes. See, it's nice here. We have fun things.
I love it.
It is. I have literally just, based on what you said and having a look at it, I've just picked this up. So this is gonna keep, I've got a weekend with the in-laws next weekend. This is probably going to keep me sane.
Yes, I am quite happy to say because I can't even remember what I was playing on Steam Deck before this. I had something that was like my permanent game while I was playing Death Stranding at home, but I think this has replaced it now. I'm going to be Hellclock in the morning and then Death Stranding in the evenings.
All right.
What a life to live.
Let's have a check-in with Death Stranding 2 as well. How's that going? Still crazy?
I haven't been able to play as much as I've wanted to this week. I've probably had like an hour that I've been able to play that, unfortunately.
How is the beach?
The beach that makes you old.
Is that what it does?
No, that's the
thought
movie Old.
No, right. I was gonna say,
And the comic book
using
Old.
Enough sunscreen.
No. Sure, beach is fine. Beach things are scary. One of them got me this week. It finally got me. That never happens. I've got like a truck thing that like a little van that you can drive your parcels around in, which is great. I feel like I feel just like I belong to Hermes or whatever their name is now. But yeah, I was riding around in one of those, and it was like, hey, you need to get to this point. That's there's a lot of caverns that you can get stuck in between, which happened a few times. But there was a lot of like BT hunters in the area, which they're the ones that are really, really big and they're just floating in the sky. And if they see you, the tar pits will rise around you, and then the thing will jump out and grab you. And if he can pull you down, then you're going to have problems. But he completely KO'd my little van, which took out all my parcels. And I was so annoyed with it. I lost everything I had been saving because I've got to a point where I'm just driving around doing loads of deliveries because I'm trying to get all the star levels up on the home bases because you get cool rewards when you get past a certain level. So I've just been doing all like side missions and stuff to boost them up as much as I can. This game is going to last me for a very long time, by the way. And so I've been doing that, and then where I had probably like 16 deliveries worth of side quest stuff, and they all just went. And I was like, no, I've got to look again. But I might just carry on with the main mission for a bit.
When you say cool rewards, what are we talking about?
Different weapons, items to make the deliveries easier, funny things.
Like what? Oh,
Yeah.
tell me a funny thing. I want to know a Kojima funny thing.
Well, so this is a carry on from the first game when they had the
Right.
Conan O'Brien character. He
Carry
gave you
on,
like an
Kojima.
otter. Yes, they had an otter's hood that you could replace. So whenever the timefall comes, the rain that makes you old, from the beach that makes you old, your hood automatically comes up and shields you from the rain, so you don't get old. That replaces that with like a little chibi otter hat. And then when you float around in the river, you can float on your back and you hold your hands to your chest and you kind of move it to paddle around like a little otter. So one of the rewards was that otter hat, which I thought was quite cool. No Conan O'Brien this time, though.
Boo.
Yeah.
But the late night TV hosts are about to
Yeah.
become an endangered
Col-
species anyway.
Can I-
Colbert's got some spare time, so maybe
There's a thing from the first game I've been
DLC.
waiting to spoil, but and I don't know if it's not like a main story spoiler, but it's something that I really found funny when I found out.
Yeah.
But I'm going to spoil it if that's okay. So fast forward 30 seconds, I'm guessing.
I have a question.
Yes.
What if I'm intending to play Death Stranding and I haven't yet and I don't want it spoiled?
Put your fingers in your ears.
All right, I won't
Take your
spoil it,
headphones
but I like it. It's very funny. It's a good reward for doing side missions.
I want to know now, and I don't care. So
Well, ask him afterwards then, Tim. Jesus Christ.
It's to do with the pizza missions.
But what?
Pizza missions.
Oh my God.
You can
What is
deliver
wrong with
pizzas.
Kojima? That man is just...
I've heard. So
He's
in the
not
first game,
normal. He's
in the first
not
game,
right.
you've got these side missions of delivering pizzas, and then in the second game, you can meet the chef.
Well, his
Good.
origin, the origin story of the pizzas is what you say.
I guess so.
Wow.
Well, there's a payoff for doing the pizzas, which I found very funny. It's just a little thing.
does it involve like a 70s style moustache in your?
No. You're thinking far too entertaining. It was just a
Okay.
little thing, and I laughed when it happened.
Okay.
Okay. Should we do the news?
Oh, we probably should do the news. Let's do the-
Sorry, that was Hellclock on the PC. It's out
Yeah.
now. Go get it.
Yeah, I already have. That's how ahead of the game I am.
Damn Skippy.
I was going to say before we move to the news as well, just because we probably might need time as well. I didn't do my homework this week. I was going to play Of Lies and Rain, which I've heard is very good on PSVR 2 and in general on in VR. Apparently the demo is very good of an upcoming game. And I will hopefully play it this week, but I'm also reasonably excited by Wu Chang Fallen Feathers, which is out today and on Game Pass and other things.
You do you, Tim. You do
But-
whatever sounds fun to you, mate.
What the reviews for
Souls
that
like, innit?
are decent.
In it.
But the Steam reviews are very mixed at the moment. At the moment,
Oh.
it's got 5 out of 10 from like 10,000 reviews on Steam. So
It's weird that we got offered the Steam version.
yeah, I'm curious to see what's going on with that and whether the console version's better. But anyway, I'll report.
Put this on your radar, says Tim.
'Cause that's a Souls-like that is looking interesting anyway. So yeah.
I also missed part of my homework. I was meant to watch the reveal for Battlefield 6,
That's right.
but I fell asleep.
I just watched a video.
Oh, I watched the video.
Was it good?
I went and
Video.
watched the
Stuff
reveal.
explodes.
Oh. Are you excited for Battlefield 6, Stan?
I mean, it looks like some Battlefield-ass Battlefield, I'm not going to lie, with a shinier coat of paint. I quite enjoy just blowing stuff up in Battlefield because I'm terrible at the multiplayer, but I do just like hooning around in single player, blowing buildings up because that's fun. Although the president is not very Trump-like, which is a good thing, but I was kept expecting him to be, welcome to the new Battlefield. It is
What is that
Battlefield.
voice?
Battlefield. I don't know. Oh, Christ.
I mean, to be fair, President Trump
do it,
isn't
Colin,
very
you do a good
presidential,
Trump.
so it's kind of,
Well, actually, maybe that was it. It was a president being presidential, I found.
Yeah, that's the problem.
disconcerting.
yeah.
I want our boys to go to the beach. Big
Not the-
match. Go to the top of the windmill. Wait for the UFO. Get hit by lightning. Megalodon. Huge Megalodon.
Not the world's most stupid dictator, but hey.
Yes. So Battlefield 6. Everyone's excited, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think it, like I said, it's going to be Battlefield-ass Battlefield, isn't it? So,
Those
The
games
trailer
kind
looks
of
good.
go by
It's
me.
interesting. Yeah, as I said, I don't care about the multiplayer, which makes the price of entry too high for me to want to buy the campaign.
They might do an EA Origin if you've got Game Pass Ultimate. Play this version for a bit. You know,
I
might
think
be
they
worth
do the
doing.
10-hour jobbies, don't they?
In which case, I might try and play through.
That's a long jobby.
Campaign.
It is.
Yeah.
It's a very, very long jobby. An
Uh,
exemplary amount of fibre in your diet and you know, incredible sphincter control is all I'm going to say.
this is a long way around for 40-something-year-old men to not talk about Pokemon.
Hey, I am 45. Thank you very much.
I'm 41.
It's
Tim's
just-
57.
Yep. When Tim farts, it's like a light breeze. So that's what happens.
That's not true either, but hey.
Yeah, I've lived with Tim. I can attest to this. It's not true. He's a loud, loud man. Pokemon Direct. There was a
I could
Pokemon.
not care. I'm
Oh, sorry, it's
I
called-
just could not bring
I also
myself to
couldn't.
care.
That's fair. It was the Pokemon Presents, and there was one thing that excited me, and I can't show footage of it for fear of like proper copyright striking. But Pokemon Legends Z2A, that is coming out October 16th for Switch and Switch 2. We already
Still
knew
doing
it
the
was.
alphabet wrong.
Yeah, we knew that was happening. It's a return to Lumio City, which I believe is based off Paris, if I remember rightly. Yeah, we got to look at some of the Mega Evolutions, Mega Dragonite. Pretty cool, like that. You team up with people from Team MZ.
Wow.
And clash with the Rust Syndicate during the Z to A Royale.
Wow.
These are
Ah,
not even words.
You're
They're
saying
not words, Coleman.
You're
They're not
saying
even made up
words.
words. They're made up things. Like
I know I've played the
letters.
last couple of entries of Pokemon, but even I don't know what half this crap means. If I end up procuring a Nintendo Switch at some point, I might give this a go because these are a little fun. I know people like really get into Pokemon, and I used to as a kid, but these are more of like a fun commute time waster for me. I like the turn-based nature battles and all that stuff. So maybe, but yes, if you want to see more Pokemon stuff, then there is Pokemon stuff to be checking out on the internet. With Pokemon Legends Z to A. I mean, it looks very smooth compared to the previous games. So, especially with the last Pokemon Legends game.
Fairly low bar.
I have a question. Is it
Yes.
just Switch 2 or Switch 1 and Switch 2?
Switch and Switch 2, Dan.
Okay.
Also, they went back.
Work
We
on
won't.
Switch one. That's the question.
This isn't in our news lineup, but they've gone back and patched.
Reframe for a second.
They've patched Pokemon Scarlet and Violet for Switch 2, so it runs a lot better now, apparently. I don't know how well it runs. I'd have to check out footage, but I enjoyed that game for what it was. And I found like the low frame rate in background items and stuff hilarious. So I'll be sad if they've patched that out, because as like a resource thing, characters move at lower frames when they're further away from you, but because it's the power of the Nintendo Switch, it's when they're a couple of feet from you. Even so, as like that, the opening of that game is in a classroom, and a lot of the kids in the back row of the classroom are just like moving like like really slowly and weird. So that's that's very odd. That game
I
had
have
some
a
fun
question.
jank to it. Yes, Dan.
On the video, which obviously audio people can't see, and the video people might be seeing a different video,
That's the
but
way
on
video
the video
works.
I just saw, why was a Pokemon's getting a haircut? Why? What? Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know, dude.
Being fed Pokemon, but you know.
I don't know. We had when we had Ruby and Sapphire, I think the remakes or the sequels or whatever that was for 3DS, you could have a Pikachu that you did fashion shows with. So they always like doing the little cutesy customer because Japan, Dan. That's why.
Oh, that's fair
Japan
enough.
Dan.
Japan, Dan.
Japan, Dan.
Japan, Dan.
There was Pokemon Friends, which was like their other big game, but it's a cozy puzzle game that's coming to Switch and free to start on mobile, so expect lots of lovely
Oh,
microtransactions.
they're my favourite.
Yeah. The one that caught my eye was Aardman's Pokemon Tales, which is coming out 2027. There's a little stop motion thing up online for you to watch. But it's Aardman animation, and I like Aardman animation. If you like Wallace and Gromit, or Shaun the Sheep, and all those, the Chicken Run, that type of stuff, Flushed Away to a lesser extent.
I'd like to see a crossover the other way as well. Shaun the Sheep in Pokemon, that'd be incredible.
It does look kind of Shaun the Sheepish, because it's that cutesy kind of preschool. Gromit is a Pokemon.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Feathers McGraw, I choose you.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Best character. Goated
Nintendo.
character.
You're welcome.
Yes. But that's coming out in 2027. Pokemon Concierge, which I have been meaning to check out, because, again, it looks like stop-motion, cutesy TV show stuff, and I'm a sucker for stop-motion. But that's a show that's on Netflix at the moment. They've said that there's a season 2, or season 1, part 2, coming in September, 4th of September, to be exact. So that's good. There was a lot of stuff about the mobile games, which I kind of skipped over. The only thing that I was really kind of eye-opened about is the Pokepark Kanto, which opens in Japan in Tokyo in 2026. Only because, like, what they showed was kind of a proof of concept and showing like fields with Pokemon statues and things in them all over the place and putting them in natural little poses. And I thought all that was very cute. But then I thought, wouldn't that be cool if you're using like the AR stuff where you're doing Pokemon Go or one of those type of games while in that kind of level. But then as I was watching and they were getting into it, my mind started racing. I was like, I'd have flipping loved this at 15 years old. I wouldn't go now because I'd look like a creep amongst all the children. But that I thought that was really cool. If you're planning a trip to Japan and you've got kids, that's probably something to look out for. The Pokemon theme park. Why so soon? Came out, 98 and 99?
So much of this is just so beyond me actually caring. I have to say.
It's fair. Well, let me tell you something that you probably do care about, Dan.
All right.
You weren't here the show where we were talking about it, but they announced the price for Outer Worlds 2, and
it being ridiculous.
Yes, it had an $80 price tag, which means in the UK it's probably £80 because that's how money works now. But and the real reason for this, it was only last year where Xbox went, hey, all our first party games are now going to be £70, and then it took them a year later to go, we meant 80 because Nintendo's doing it and Rockstar's probably going to do it. But the justification for this is obviously if we charge everything at a higher price, it's going to make Game Pass seem more of a bargain, so everyone's going to go to Game Pass. And, it is worth picking up games like this on Game Pass, in my opinion, but I think it's disgusting putting games up to £80 to drive people over, especially when you've got games that release on multi-platforms where that's just not the option. And I don't think streaming's just there yet to be going, I'd rather play this on streaming than not buy it on a PS5 or on a PC. Well, you can play it on PC, but yes. Anyway, they've now announced that this game and all the other first-party games for Xbox until the end of the holiday period will actually be $69.99, $70. So, assumedly, this is going down to £70 as well.
Yeah. But then everything will be, and forevermore, a more ridiculous price.
Yeah.
I will say...
Well, it's good that
more
it's got
stay of
pushed back.
execution than
Yeah.
The Outer Worlds, I thought was a fantastic game. I would not call it a £70 game. I wouldn't. I would call it a solid like £50 game when it first came out, and I'm sure Outer Worlds 2 is going to be the same. Like they've now priced this at the top end of the RRP outside of Nintendo. Is it really a £70 game though? Should we keep fighting, I'm saying? Should we get games down cheaper? Let's fight, guys. Pick up your spades.
I don't think...
Get your blow torches.
I don't think it was worth them having the possible, blowback on the fact that this was going to be an $80 game when most people are going to pick it up on...
Game Pass.
So I don't think it was worth them standing and fighting for that. It'll be interesting to see what price it comes out on what platforms and whether they go above the normal price that it would be on PC or PlayStation. But I can understand them not wanting to dig their heels in in this case, because they're only really doing, as you said, the perceived value of it like being a better deal when it comes to Game Pass, and maybe they had in their minds that they want to put the Game Pass price up sooner rather than later, and so they need to start raising the price of the game so that it seems like a better value proposition. But I don't know about you, I was thinking the other day, like I accidentally subscribed for a year to the PlayStation Plus upgraded one, the premium or whatever it is, the second level of that basically, and I'm gonna unsubscribe from that because I absolutely have not got my money's worth out of it. But I was actually thinking I might actually cancel it altogether, but I was thinking because I can't remember, I think it's £120 to renew at that level, I think, around that sort of price. But I was thinking that's way too much money and I get better value from the Xbox One. But because I pay the Xbox One monthly and I pay the PlayStation One yearly, the value proposition doesn't really play out. I'm actually paying a higher price for Game Pass.
They've stopped the yearly passes for Game Pass, haven't they?
Yeah, they have.
Yeah. But I feel I get better
I
value
was
out
paying
of it.
annually, but now I'm monthly, I think.
Yeah, but I feel I get better value out of it than I do on PlayStation, just because there isn't really the comparable game library on PlayStation because they don't have the first party titles.
Unless you really want to stream PS3 games and play PlayStation classics and stuff.
Well, that's the thing. I don't even get access to the classics on my level. I have to go up to the
you got to go one above that. Yeah.
So it doesn't have the value proposition for me at all. To the point where I'm thinking of cancelling it altogether because I just don't play that much online anymore. So
yeah, I was thinking that because I only really did online for GTA Online, and I haven't played that since it first came back to. I haven't played it since I moved out of my old house, which is years now, and. I can't think of anything that I'm really playing online. And to your point, Tim, when they first introduced the different tiers, towards the end of the year, they went, hey, if you upgrade now, you're only paying like, I don't know, a couple of quid extra until the end of the year. And I went, oh, I might as well do it to give it a go.
Exactly how
and in those couple of months, I think I played Tekken 2 for 5 minutes and went, all right, I got my fill, and then cancelled it at the end of the year because I wasn't going to do anything else.
Yeah. So
it's not for me.
Yeah, thinking of cancelling it all together, and then I'll just
stumbled
re-up.
upon there, Coleman, is their business model where people are just too lazy to cancel. Go, I might use it at some point.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, welcome to cynical capitalism.
Yeah, but then I think I'm just going to I think it's worked against them. They've got the extra like 30 quid this year, but I think I'll just cancel it altogether and then re-up if there's something I really want to play online or there's a really good offering on the games of the month that I particularly see value in, then I'll re-up at some point. But I'm not seeing the value at the moment, so I think I'm just going to cancel it altogether. So
Fair enough.
I don't know how true this is. It's something I heard this morning, but apparently the reason for the price may be the actual outside of Game Pass pre-orders were abysmal from what I heard, and that's why the price has now gone up. But take that with a grain of salt and pepper.
You said up, I think you meant down.
That's what I meant. Price went down. Everyone's happy now.
Everyone happy.
Except me. I'm never happy.
No.
That's my secret cap. I'm never happy. Hey, you know the Chinese room?
Yeah, we do.
Tim's having a think. Dear Esther.
Yeah.
Everybody's gone to the rapture.
Right. You meant the games company,
Still
not
waits
like
to
some torture room. That...
Oh, no.
Not the opium
Tim,
den.
No,
Not the secret opium den in Finchley.
Jesus, Tim. Why? Why did you have to take it there, Tim? You're a bad man.
We were talking about them last year because the fantastic Still Wakes the Deep came out, or as we like to call it, The Thing, the Scottish Thing. Very, very, very good game.
I still haven't played it, but yeah.
Oh, it's so good. I think it's still on Game Pass. If that floats your boat, maybe give that a go. But yeah, it's a...
Well, technically it's an oil rig, so it doesn't float.
Very good. What do you mean they don't float? Can't you just move them with a boat?
Sure, why not? Tom?
Sorry, I heard.
Why not?
Just as a quick aside, I heard a very genuine thing where people think that certain small islands aren't attached; they could just float away. And I was laughing my head off at the concept of someone moving Hawaii. I don't think they're tethered to the ground. Grown adults that are allowed to vote. Anyway, sorry. Chinese Room. They've gained their independence. So formerly they were under the Sumo Digital umbrella, publishing umbrella. They've managed to buy their independence away from their parent company, and now they're all ready to go, which can be a bit of a gamble, but it puts everything on your own onus. So best of luck to them, because they are a fan. Yes, they are a fantastic studio that put out some very, very good looking games. And I really liked, because Dear Esther walking simulator, as much as I find that to be a bit of an insulting term, it is a walking simulator. Everybody's Gone to the Rapture, the same, but amazing graphics. That they just stepped up the level of detail on Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. And then with Still Wakes the Deep, like, they just made a survival horror game that looks amazing, and plays really well. Yeah, great game, great story, great studio.
Me that I haven't played any of their games, although I like to play all of them, and probably have access to all of them through different things for now.
Everybody's Gone to the Rapture was so weird, because it's just a game of walking around an English countryside. It's walking around Emmerdale Farm Village, whatever you want to call it. But no one's there, and you find these kind of floating, glowing orbs, and when you touch them, they start giving the backstory and filling it in, and you're just trying to find out what's happened to everyone. But
all of them looked enjoyable, just never played them.
Nothing scary about it. It's just piecing together a story while you're walking around a village. And the whole time, I kept thinking something was going to pop up and scare me, because I just felt really unnerved. So when they pivoted to make a survival horror, I was like, that does make sense.
Yeah, I
Lastly,
also, I was
sad.
going to say, it was a management buyout, and that is one of the good type of buyouts when
Yes,
a company
it is.
gains
You get
its
rid of the
independence.
suits.
So, yeah, buying things out. That's good. Well done.
But what if they need to go to a wedding, Dan?
Well,
Or a
then
funeral?
they just-
Or a job interview?
well, they've just
They need
gotta
the
be-
suits.
just go- I don't know. They go to Moss Brothers, I guess, and just temporarily rent
Like
a
everyone
suit
else.
Moss
without
Bros,
having the
think I'm
overhead
made of
having a
money?
suit there.
Have you noticed
Prime
they've all
Marnie
changed
on the
to
rack.
just being Moss now? They're not Moss Bros on their shops anymore.
That's probably because people keep pronouncing it Moss Bros.
They've lost their brothers.
It's just one now.
Yeah.
The other one went off to make a VR game about a mouse.
Oh wow!
Hey, Supermassive. We're a bit up and down on them sometimes. You may know them as the developers behind Unreal Dawn, The Quarry. Until Dawn, The Quarry, the Dark Pictures Anthology, that weird PlayStation game that you had to tether mobiles to that wasn't very good.
That was the only misstep as far as I'm concerned. The rest of it's all been pretty good. I've enjoyed
Some of the Dark Pictures Anthology. And also when The Quarry first released, it was very broken.
Yes,
but yes,
They've what you went very up. It was very
very broken.
very terribly broken.
I had a friend that just
so-
played through the remaster, and it was the first time playing the game, and they really enjoyed it. So, yeah.
Okay,
Until
cool.
Dawn.
But yes, Directive 1820, that's the latest game coming out. It's also part of the Dark Pictures Anthology, although it's not really heavily advertised as such. They've kind of made it to look at its own thing. So that studio, they've been, they've had to, well, they're looking at, what would you call it, redundancy consulting, or they're basically bracing their staff for redundancies. They're a small studio, and they're going to have to let go of, I think they said 36 different roles within the company. Are they UK? I think they're UK based. Are they?
Yeah, they are UK based. They're usually developed. So
That's why they're going through redundancy consulting rather than
Yeah.
just getting rid of them all overnight.
American approach of telling people to empty their desk.
Yeah. It is a shame. No idea if that's going to affect the new game coming out at all.
yeah,
Also, I think they're doing the third Little Nightmares game as well, because that's moved on to them.
The littlest nightmare.
Little Nightmares 3. So
This time
hopefully,
it's like
hopefully they can find their footing in whatever's happening, because they. Again, I don't play all of their games because I'm kind of over that style of game. I think a lot of people are, which could be a problem. But they do look fantastic, and like their facial scan stuff is just top notch. Always really cool. That's all the news we have this week. Sorry, it got depressing at the end.
That's all right.
I mean, it got depressing at the start. People died.
It's depressing from start to finish. There was
Yes.
Pokemon in the middle. They're pretty depressing.
BRB UK, depressing from start to finish.
At
Great.
least we're consistent.
We don't seem to
Yeah.
be able to get through many weeks without layoff news, which is
I think it's
bad
more
for
reflective of global
General-
economies and
Yeah.
the games industry more than anything else. But
yes, yes.
boo,
Boo.
Boo.
boo,
Speaking of boo, how about you buy some of our merch?
yeah. Keep Tim in a job.
I mean,
Or, yeah, no, look at him. BigRedBarrel.com/store. Go there, buy things with my face on it. Buy my mug on a mug.
yeah.
See what we did there, mug on a mug.
We need
Mug
to
on
sell
a
more.
Mug on a mug.
mug. BigRedBarrel.com/store. Buy my face. Buy my face.
Dan's face.
My face. Buy my face. Buy my face.
We're gonna sell the next one.
Buy my face.
Keep
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
you want me to?
Buy
You want me to do
face.
the next menu? I just got terribly
Or
stuck.
buy
there for a minute.
T-shirts like this one right here, if you can. see
Yeah,
it.
there we go. And there's
It's a good one.
all
I like
kinds of
this
wonderful
one.
stuff there. Not just
Thanks,
my face.
Bleezy.
Actual,
You did good artwork.
actual, genuinely good art by Bleezy.
Mm-hmm,
Not just my face. Tim, Tuesday is a Tuesday. Tell us what's going to happen on Tuesday, because look at the agenda. I don't have any chuffing clue what you're up
Oh
to.
no! Well,
Oh,
what
no!
do you do? I do. Each and every Tuesday, we do an event called Tabletop Tuesday at the Loading Bar in Stoke Newington. Each Tuesday, we have a different feature game, and if you play that feature game that evening, you have a chance of winning a copy of the game at the end of the evening. This week's upcoming game is called 800-Pound Gorilla, and it's as ridiculous as it sounds. It's a very
800-pound
simplified
gorilla.
game. It should be a good one to come
Big
along
old gorilla.
and play. Yeah, very silly. Come along and join us, and you can win a copy just by trying it out in the evening. I will also mention as well that we had one of our longest-serving, long-time attendees leave the last Tuesday as well. So we had a bit of a sad note to last week.
Oh no.
Davide, who had been joining us for over 10 years at Big
Davide.
Red Barrel, is moving back to Italy.
Davide,
So
yeah.
I wish him
Davide.
luck in
Where are
his
you going,
travels.
David? Eh?
Yeah, so
Davide, come home.
it was a sad, momentous occasion, but it was lovely to have him. He was always like really happy and really like happy to play any game, like generally brightened up the place because he was a smiley, happy person, and it was always a pleasure to have him along. So he will be sorely missed at a Big Red Bar at Tabletop Tuesday.
Why are you doing
because
this to me,
yeah.
Davide?
he was
Gabagool.
yeah, a positive, happy influence on the atmosphere and a big part of it for the last 10 years. So we will miss you, Davide. Good luck on your travels. But yeah,
Aw.
otherwise, if you want to join us and come be the new Davide, we need a replacement, although we may have found one already. But
I know a Davide.
oh, good.
I'll send him over.
Okay, that's good. We need a new
Hello.
Davide.
Oh, do you need a new Davide?
But other than that,
David E.
the last Tuesdays or a couple of days ago's event was really good and was really nice and really well attended. So thank you for everyone that did come along. If you want to join up or get more details, you can search for Tabletop Tuesdays on BigRebel.com. Go on to the
Lovely.
right-hand side of the page and there will be a little button there you can push. Or you can join the over 2,250 odd people in our meetup group. Search for Tabletop Tuesdays on meetup.com.
Lovely.
Loading bar, no, wait, what was I going to say? Tabletop Tuesday, the loading bar in Stoke Newington. Go there and see an 800-pound gorilla called Tim Hibbs and give him a cuddle and a kiss.
And
Good.
remember, he loves it when you caress his lower earlobe and call him a big, scary hunk of love. All right?
Bring him a
Also
banana.
remember, Dan is
Yeah.
a liar.
No, I'm not a liar.
Dan
No,
lies.
I'm not.
Unless he's playing
No.
Liar's Dice.
Big lying Dan, we call him. Then he's definitely lying. You can't play that game without lying. That's the whole idea.
Go to the loading bar and give Tim a banana. Tabletop Tuesday.
Stroke his ear.
You're not allergic to bananas or something, are you?
I like bananas. Just
You like
Go give Tim a
even
banana.
better.
He likes bananas.
He goes mad for a banana. He goes absolutely bonkers. You'll make his chuffing night if you give him a banana.
you make it sound like Donkey Kong, but okay.
Hey, hey, £100 gorilla. I'm just trying to tie in with the
Hey.
theme, mate.
It's on like Donkey Kong.
Ooh, yeah, Donkey Kong. I wish I could be playing
That's
that.
out, isn't it? But none of us have a
Yes.
Switch 2 with which to
None
play
of us
it,
have a
I
Switch 2.
almost bought one last week
No,
and
resist,
thought better of it.
Coleman.
I can't
Resist.
buy one just for one game.
Coleman, I have a better idea. You buy one and you give it to me, and then I can report on games.
Oh,
You
that's
don't
a
have the
really
time to
good
play.
idea.
I don't have the money to buy it.
What?
See?
Ooh.
See how that works out? Perfect.
By Grabthar's hammer, what a savings.
Hey, if you like the show, you got weird old taste, but we love you for it. If you could go to bigredbarrel.com, that would be smashing. That's the website that hosts this here podcast, bigredbarrel.com, plus other things. Go check out all the videos. I've been updating videos. I get sent a lot of videos from PR companies, and they're all up on the website. We're trying to get some reviews done. It's not a lot of availability going on at the minute, but we're working on it. We're trying to get more content back up on the site. We're trying to get the site active again. It's not been very active for the last
And
3
if
months.
you're interested in contributing, let myself or Coleman know, because we are actively looking.
Mostly
for
Tim.
contributors as well. Yeah. And we have review codes, especially for PC games, that we don't have as many people reviewing at the moment. So
Don't
that'd be
just
good.
offer up PC.
Jesus
I'm just
Christ,
saying,
Tim.
like if you're a PC reviewer, we could definitely do with you right now. So if you're interested, give us a shout.
Good. What was I doing? bigredbarrel.com. Go there. We got social links, links to our social media. Go click all those and subscribe to our YouTube and all that. But go check us out on Discord. I forgot to set up the link, Dan. I'm so sorry. One more week of you mispronouncing Discord. Go on.
Okay, you can either
Go
click
on.
on a button, or if you're a true BRB
True believer.
fan, you will go to discord.com/invite/Mintuhafwa.
Excelsior.
A new link will be set up, which will probably have something boring like bigredbarrel.com/discord. But I'm really secretly hoping there is also a bigredbarrel.com/Mintuhafwa as well.
Yes, but it goes to Goatsy. That might get our website pulled.
Not dissimilar to the noise he probably made. It's probably the noise he would have made.
It goes to Glassjar. Don't look up these things if you don't know what I'm talking about.
Don't look up anything that Coleman ever says. Ever.
Jesus wept.
Go to Discord, ask us questions, much like our good friend Ed
Why,
has done.
Coleman, why?
It's
why?
Ed who says, "What
Right.
was the last game you rage quit and why?"
Blasphemous.
Can I do a blasphemous one?
Yep.
Yeah, I've got blame just because it was. Yeah, go for it as well, Coleman. Go for it.
So this is one that's probably going to rub people up the wrong way, but I've gone back and retried since then. It's Halo Combat Evolved.
Really?
There
Was it the bit with the flood?
No, so
That's a famous bit
I
from
never
the
played this on. I never played this on the Xbox, so I went for the anniversary edition on the 360. And upon having a warthog, I managed to crash it into the side of a cliff and got stuck. And I got really annoyed with it, and I stopped playing. I was like, I don't even know anyone likes these games. And then years later, would go back and play a bunch of them. So that was my.
All
I
I
think that
have
was
to
the last
say-
game I rage quit on. Either that or the Blind Man.
I have to say though, Warthog controls on Halo are dumb.
I mean, they are bad.
They are bad. They're bad controls. Bad, naughty controls. But mine genuinely was the game Blasphemous, not just saying blasphemy.
Oh.
It was
Blasphemy, blasphemy
Blasphemous.
you.
Because god damn, there's some annoyingly hard bits in that game with learning boss mechanics and you just die instantly, and I just had enough of it. I'm 45 and I'm too old for that crap.
See, I can't remember the last game I rage quit. I don't tend to rage quit. I tend to just go, "Oh, I'm bored with this now, and I'll play something else." Like, I don't get so annoyed with the game I put it down. I guess, having said that, like Tony Hawk's, I was just like, I'm too tired for this crap. I'm going to bed. I fell on my face too often, and now I can't be bothered.
Probably not dissimilar to what Tony Hawk says himself these days
possibly,
about.
yeah, getting too old for this.
I'm too old for this crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I broke my knee. Yeah, I wouldn't say rage quit, but there was a game that there was one of the WWE games that me and Ed had to stop playing a session of because we were just laughing too much. And I believe the part that broke us is we were having a women's tag team match, and one of the women, her leg was stuck one side of the ring, and her body just started stretching as she went to the other side of the ring, and then. When they made the tag, like she sprung back and one of her arms was stuck behind and just like janking around insane, and that broke us. That was a while ago.
That sounds good.
I think I've still got that video clip somewhere. I should look for that. It's probably still on my old PlayStation gallery. So yeah, fun times. Those are the games we rage quit, and those are the questions, and that's all we have for this here show.
True story. So thank you so much for coming along and having listened to this here show. If you liked it, leave a message. A review, as we like to call it. Leave a message on a review site, which is also known as a review. We will come and find those messages.
That's
We will
not a
send
message.
internet goblins out, and we will find those reviews, and we will read them. And dear
Very
God,
good.
we will internalise that feedback.
I think he
and
just
make
called
the
you
show
a
better
goblin,
for you.
Coleman.
Everyone calls me a goblin. I live in an attic.
Yeah. So do those things. We will find your opinions and take them into account. Yes. So go to the website, bigrebel.com. Go to all the links that Coleman has lovingly put in the show notes, and hopefully return back next week. Well, I won't be here, but the other two will be. So all of that. You should do all those things. But yeah, I think that's pretty much us for another week. So all it's really left to do is to remind you that I have been Dan.
I might have been Tim.
I've been a goblin in the attic.
It's true.
Yeah.
Better than being a troll under a bridge, though.
I've been a Davide.
Right, we're going. Thank you, sir.
Gabagool.
Thank you so much for coming along. And until next time, dear listeners, toodle bye.
Oh, I didn't have the thing ready. Here we go.
I used to sneak in offending Italian people.
Dynamite drop in, Monty. That broadcast school has really paid off.
Good.
Lovely.
I love that story.
Have you noticed, Coleman, how Dan says he's not playing lots of Destiny, but suspiciously has a couple of weeks off either side of it, but then says he hasn't been playing to throw us off the trail so he can cover his tracks? Suspicious, that's all I'm saying. Suspicious.
Sorry, I've got a button. I've just noticed I've got a button called Yo. One sec.
Yo.
Oh, it's Yo.
What is
Did
that
he stub
noise
his toe?
Even, what I want to know is what that noise is even for.
I spent a long time trying to find that noise from description only, so I could make the Japanese Dan sound.
The things Coleman does in his downtime.
I don't think you were here on the week that I made that as well.
No.
Where were we?
Worst episode
Oh, God.
ever.
There's two of them. They're ganging up on us, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dan forgot to record locally until partway into the show. Dan, I would tell you off if I didn't do the exact same thing and realised when you messaged us.
Cool. I didn't actually record my local at all. So
We're all rubbish.
Yes. Hey, but Coleman, I hope you appreciate that I put a timestamp in though when I did start.
I do. It's worse for me because my local audio. My local audio is separate to the soundboard. The audio I have to pull from the virtual studio is both of them combined, and it's a big problem with editing for me. Where everyone else is just the sound quality is better from your local.
Okay.
Local audio. Local
I will
people.
sound terrible then. Sorry.
Probably.
You always will, and you always do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like you've had 20,000 years of podcast.
Unexpected Jackie Chan.
Yes.
He
If I can get the
sneaks up on
setup,
you.
I was playing around with the setup, and I might do some game streaming this week. I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know whether I'll be doing it on the Big Red Barrel channel or if I'll do it on a local one, though. We'll see. Oh, yeah, I could. I just don't want to muddle up the algorithm. I mean, it's not like we've got 1 million views or anything, so
No.
maybe I'll just do them on the channel.
Do it.
Apparently, I've just looked up that yo
Yo.
sound.
Yeah.
It's a short version of the Japanese word "ow," I think, which means
Oh, of
let's
course.
celebrate.
I think you're thinking of
so
werewolves, not
So
Japanese.
basically, Japanese is the
You're
Japanese
thinking of the
version-
song Werewolf in London.
Yeah, I am. So basically, it's the Japanese version of go of "Let's chuffing go" is what it is, which I quite like. I'm going to start
Werewolves
using
in
that
London.
randomly.
I wonder if I could mix those in. Yo. Right, we're going to stop streaming. Thank you for watching.
Bye bye.
Au revoir.
Toodles.